Ugh.
Welcome, welcome everyone. I hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Few things to start off. Um, so last night, uh, really enough low-cal test, specifically the content creator known as Your Mama, gave me a shout out, and I'm like, oh, that was mighty nice of him. One second, let me show you this, because I was even taken aback by it. Let me see if I can find it. Uh,
It doesn't even matter. If you disagree or you agree. Because even Huggy Hollywood is reacting to our videos now.
1 second. I wanna show you this if I could. 1 second. Ah, come on, you bitch. Uh, okay. Ready? Okay, let's go.
It doesn't even matter. If you disagree or you agree. Because even Huggy Hollywood is reacting to our videos now.
Who, sorry?
And he's a huge Huggy Hollywood. Is it Huggy? The bear?
Oh, that reminds me of someone.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Why?
Who is that? The Huggy Show. Is that what you're on about?
Huggy. Yeah, Huggy.
Yeah. Okay, I know you're about. Right, I got you.
Yeah, they doing clips with us too, and they huge live clipper. So shout out.
I love bro. Wait, when I saw this, when I heard this, right? I'm out here thinking to myself, why the fuck was I even mentioned? I do appreciate that. It's very nice. The point I'm trying to make to you is like you can't fish for people to tell you you're doing a great job. I've always had this motto, rule, whatever you want to call it. You cannot call yourself a good guy. You cannot call yourself a good guy because that like you need character witnesses. You need other people to confirm your awesomeness. Because you could be the lamest person in the world, but by you saying I'm cool, that doesn't mean anything, right? And like the fact that again people have are in comments have asked to use some of the stuff that I post on the channel, right? And then commented like people from the fucking universe has commented on it, and I'm appreciative of it. And sure, your mama was confused about the name because I changed the name because I used to be Hollywood Huggy, and it's like I changed it because two things: Hogan died, and again, it wasn't really. It didn't mean anything. Like it was a name that stuck because I was on a show called Turn Island, and I was going off, chomping at the bit to fight this one man named Triton, and I came in hot, and everyone was like, "Yo, you sounded like you want to come in with a steel chair like Hollywood Hogan back in the day." So that's where the term Hollywood Huggy came along. Anyways, but the thing is that I you can't just demand to say I'm the best clipper in the game. What does that even mean? You are the best clipper in the game. What like look, I just want people to understand in any walk of life. I find it funny how the two of us technically got our careers because of him. Like you started feeding with him, I started working him. No. He never burnt me. He just burnt the fucking name because Badwig came in, and other people were like, "Yo, Hollywood Huggy," the name, not the person. I did it all by myself. But anyways, you can't. I always keep on saying that you cannot go around. You cannot go around and like go on Discord, say that a person is shite, and then want to get paid for it. And I still, it's like I still do not understand what Alert wanted, what was trying to accomplish by saying that he was going to go with low car alerts and get them monetized and get their clips and stuff. Like, what I would love for Low Power Alert to do, like that, it should be a challenge for him in some way, shape, or form. That fucking 10 to 12 hour stream they did last night. Like, I want to see him chop that down into a manageable thing. We have a fucking story with that. Okay? Like, if you really want to be in Low-Cal Alert, or if you want to be in a Low-Cal test game, excuse me, you should chop that down. Chop that shit down and make it palatable. Because people do not, people, as best as they cannot stay, could, could not stay out, could not stay for the full 10 hours. There's no way. 10 to 12 hours, however long it was. Because it was madness. It was craziness. And, you know, if you say you're the best clipper in the game alive, do it. Just do that. Because again, if it's one thing if you kept your mouth shut and didn't say anything. I'm no one special. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I'm just someone that enjoys the content. I enjoy drama. I enjoy the shows. No matter how many times people say that no one watches Low-Cal Live, Low-Cal Live is boring, that's complete fucking nonsense. Because when people try to talk about it, they sound like buffoons. They sound like retards. They sound like they have a hole in their brain. Because they have no idea what the fuck is going on. Because I remember when people tried to talk about the not the trip they were around the 4th of July, but the fucking the first trip they were in. You know, where people were getting drunk, jumping in the pool, fucking Becky got her head shaven, all this other stuff. People try to talk about it and they were like dumbfounded. There was a couple of times where people used my stuff to get a hold on it. People use my fucking clips because they need to catch up with it. So when people say they don't give a fuck about this or that, they do. It's just that they want to act like they know better. Or they think they have a higher taste of content. It's YouTube. You're dealing with egos. Ego driven content or ego driven creators is not going to be like fucking Bridgerton. It's not going to be like PBS or fucking History Channel before they went all kooky wooky with the fucking aliens and the gold rush things and the fucking pawnbrokers, all that other stuff, right? And I feel like anybody could do clips, but you have had your personality. Sure, but do you have Supreme have Recovery 2025? Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna make fun of I'm not gonna make fun of the gentleman's wardrobe. That's not. I'm not gonna do all that. He doesn't warrant all that shit. But again, people keep on saying I don't like Low-Cal. I don't the Low-Cal universe is whatever. You're dealing with egos, and again, if you if you want to make content, right? At some point, you gotta like dive into the nonsense, and you can't just go by one video and that's it. You have to go to multiple videos, multiple sides of the coin. What's going on? Maybe there's new information from another person, so on and so forth. Okay, but to then declare yourself to be the master clipper, and then like again, that's a challenge I would give them. Clip that, and see where it goes. Okay. But I do appreciate the shout out from your mama. I do appreciate anyone from that side of the fence that, has either watched my stuff, shouted me out, commented, the whole nine. It's very nice of them to do so. An interesting part is that uh, Mitch from Shockmouth asked me the question: if this all came down and you didn't, and there was no more Local Live, or the Local Universe said, "Fuck you, Huggy, you can't do this anymore," what would you do? And then I thought for a bit, and I said nothing would change, content wise. Like, I'll still talk about it. I'll still comment on it. Maybe I can't do clips anymore, but I'll still talk about it. I'll still go over it. I mean, it's the nature of the beast. I'll have my team give me, clips or point out stuff, make a docket, and then go over it. It's not, like I said, there's always a will and there's always a way for anything in life. Luckily for me, the clip channels is doing wonderfully well. So at the moment, I don't really have to worry about all that. So I'm blessed on that front. But while I was like perusing the Local Universe, um, I I uh, I did a stream with Mitch, aka Shockmouth, and he did a stream. So he did a stream, and then he had gone over a video where essentially Rostov was being a snake to him, and then funny or interestingly enough, Cinnamon Toast Ken, I believe, or Ken, got kicked out of Local Cafe because Rostov outed him, and to replace him, it's Tommy C. Very, very interesting. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I got a blessing from Mitch. I'm gonna go over his video. So I can find him. Shock. No. Oh, here you go.
All right, thanks, people. If I don't look at, fuck, leave it alone.
Okay. Do I have it right here? Okay, no, I need to. Okay, I need to put this in here. Oh, good thing. Okay, cool. Hiya. There you go. So we're gonna go here. This is Shakamout JK Mitch going over his blood feud with Rostov.
Literally did meddle. You f***er. He literally meddled with Ozzy with the time that I was there. All right, so let's get into it. This is by Huggy. It's called Keemstar Pushes Rostov Too Far. Total Meltdown and Quitting. I haven't watched this yet, but I'm going to be giving you my expertise, my reading ability to try and figure out if this is just another scripted moment or if he's genuinely quitting. Because you never...
Oh yeah, I wanted to watch that live stream where Mitch had. I wanted to see how my feed, my channel came up to him. He did say on the stream where I was with him. 1 second.
know which way.
So I told Rostov. So Mitch was telling me that that he was watching LeBron. I think Banquet and Lebrowski and then me. So he went down a rabbit hole with it. But for me, I like to see the natural evolution of the moment. But this is one of the videos I did.
It's gonna go.
You know, I wake up, I look in the mirror, I see Keemstar.
You poor bastard. I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I've got a full head of hair. And I'm nearly 40, bitch. How hasn't Rastov, maybe Cass can give us some insight because I'm not involved too much, I'm not involved at all in that Discord anymore. But why hasn't Rastov fixed his hair yet? It's been months. He did that like around the time I left, right? And my hair was fucked up when I left, all bleached blonde and shit. It's grown so much, my hair, that like I've been able to cut off the blonde. I look normal again. It's been so long for him, he could have looked normal again. But he doesn't. Like, has he been forced to stay like that? That's fucking awful. It's been a quarter of a year, dude. This is why you never sell your soul to the devil, because he's gonna make you look like a gay retard. A gay fat...
Damn, the blood feud that Mitch has with Rostov. I like, but my opinion is I wouldn't do an open, thing cap. I would just do like a regular baseball cap. I would just let the hair flow. But I think Rostov looks okay with the hair like that. I got used to it. It's not like it's like, oh my god, it's so stunning. It's whatever at this point. And I think Rostov got tired and he just didn't want to put the effort into not wanting to fix the hair. In my opinion, but well, it looks okay. It's possible.
Well, he was fat beforehand, but you're gonna end up looking like a gay fat retard. Me? I'm just retarded. No, for some odd reason, Keem said that the blonde hair has become Rastov's brand or some shit like that, and that's why he has to keep it. So Rastov isn't choosing to keep it. He's literally being forced to. So he's a fat gay retard on a little leash. He's a fat gay retarded bitch on a leash.
I am pissed off. I'm over it.
He's absolutely not pissed off there. I mean, I don't need to tell you that.
Yeah. I'm pissed off while I look at the screen. Yeah, like he's looking at a screen, but yeah, he's saying I'm pissed off. Like, have people forgotten how to properly show emotion? Is everything just so bad that people forgot how to naturally be mad? Like, if you're gonna make it again, it could be believable. It could be believable that Rostov is pissed off. True. But I think it got so ingrained in his mind to pay attention to chat, to pay attention to donations, that he's saying the words, but his body's not cooperating. So there's like a dissonance, a cognitive dissonance between what the mind is saying, what the mouth is saying, what the body is saying. It's like how people have said that, or people I've known that have said that, it's easy to fake it. Like, I could say the word, I could mimic the sound and whatnot, but the way you can tell if someone is faking something is you gotta look at the body language. If they're saying one thing, but the body language is saying something else, the body language is one, at most times, a great indicator of what the truth is, because you can't control, because your body language is subconsciously reacting to a matter at hand. Some there's a small percentage that can control both the mind and the body to really manipulate and fuck with people's perception. But it's very rare. You have to be really good at it. Rasov is not good at it.
You don't need to be a psychologist or even a poker player with reading abilities to tell that. That's very staged already, I can tell. I don't know how Twiggy is even still employed, to be honest. Because he's run out of people. He's run out of people that can actually do it, right? Because the people that are left that want to do it aren't good enough to do it. And then you got the ones like me that were good enough to do it and went, this is fucked. What kind of retard would agree to do this?
He actually said to me at one point, he said, Mitch is your number one. He's actually really good. Like, I think he's going to make a great co-host for you. Like, he brings a lot to the table. He actually did think you were fucking entertaining.
He really is, Mitch. I was on the Aussie docket team towards the beginning. Yeah, where the fuck were you when I was on the Aussie show, huh? We were drowning. We were dying. We were dying. It didn't help that the co-host combination got changed every 3 days. But for a little while there, I had the longest streak just for that little bit.
Okay, I'm genuinely over it. I have been helping out shows since I became a host. I've covered for hosts. I jumped up on panels all the time. I give ideas in the background.
Because I've got nothing to fill my day with.
All kinds of shit. Okay, I'm over it. I'm not a snake. I'm not a
Mitch, like your pettiness is just drooling out, bro. I fucking love it. Where was this goddamn energy when you were fighting for your life, trying to be part of the show? Like, I remember Mitch, getting critiqued by everyone. I think on Rewind, Billy and Xylee, I think even Rasov, and I remember fucking Mitch was like so lost. Like, what do you want me to do? You want to be animated? You want me to be comical and collected? What the fuck you want me to do? Essentially, right? This here, what Mitch is doing, this man is like letting his pettiness flag fly. This man is out here jabbing the fuck out of Rasov. A very interesting fight that should have happened at the fucking cabin or wherever the fuck it is. Should have been Mitch and Rasov at that mud wrestling match. I want to see if the slightly chubby Australian could take out the bigger, rotunda Australian. Oh, that would have been a very interesting fight, especially Mitch doesn't look like Rasov. Oh boy, that would have been fucking cinema.
Midler.
That's exactly what a snake would say.
Help when I'm asked. I asked for no credit, and that's not why I did it. I didn't do it for credit. Didn't do it for any of that bullshit. I did it because I love the community and I want people to enjoy their shows. I'm not doing it anymore. It's all balls all the time. You guys watching right now?
Nah, this is scripted.
Now you are priority numero.
We've run out of things to bitch about. We've run out of things to bitch about territory. I know it's fake. I know this is fake. I can tell by the tone of his voice.
About any other shows.
He keeps looking off, and you might think that he's reading chat, but he's reading the script. No, I'm just kidding. There's actually no script. They don't have the talent to write shit.
Kindly off. Okay? I don't care. I'm over it. I'm genuinely over it. We've got shows who have fucking stolen the hard work that our docket team has made. Specifically, I'm talking to you nerds. Stole the map that our docket team worked. That wasn't just an AI-generated map. They spent time on that. And you know what they say publicly? Rastov's a fucking snake. Rastov's a middler. He needs to fucking leave it alone.
You literally did meddle, you fucker. He literally meddled with Aussie with the time that I was there. That's not speculation. That's a fucking fact.
Well, guess what? I'm going to. I don't care. I'm not fucking taking heat from your fans because you don't know how to appreciate the help you got. F you. I don't even want to talk about Becky anymore. I'm over it. I'm talking about just all normal shows at the moment. Just normal shows. He didn't even join in for our fun activity
Rocky says this might be a real bit. That's the trouble when you fake shit 90% of the time, is that when something real does happen, it's hard to give sympathy because it's like, I think this is a bit. I think he's a middler. The only script writer is KBC, and he sucks ass at it. I never got to see any scripts.
Yeah.
I would have greatly appreciated it. When you got time, Mitch, I sent you a link to a website with info on that Roblox story. All right, thanks, people. If I don't look at that today, I will look at that tomorrow because we're streaming every day. We got shit to film, and somehow, for over the past week now, it's been of streaming daily. I haven't run out of shit, and that was my number one fear of doing that on Aussie. However, on Aussie, there's a lot of shit that you can't talk about, and there's very specific things, and you're just left with nothing. It's like, here's this great giant lake for you to swim in, and oh, by the way, we've fucking drained the lake of water. It's just dry now.
Yo, Petty Mitch is here. I love this version of Mitch. Mitch is great. It's like they don't have the talent to create scripts. Oh my god. Like, look, I have always said that everyone deserves their shake in being on the show. In my personal opinion, not to say that no one is. There's no bad, okay? In my personal opinion, there's no bad. But if I have to say who are the people I would want to put in for a contest, for a content contest, Billy, Xylee, together because they work. They're the duo. That package deal. Keem and Boogie, because they've dealt with their nonsense for far too long. So that's 4, and I would say Nightmare Tess have really grown on me. It's not because of the fucking shout out, but because I watched them go over when they dealt with Low Cow Alert, and how Nightmare was like, if you don't have the evidence, I'm gonna sue you. Like Nightmare channel his inner Billy Mitchell, and I'm like, oh shit. It's gonna be the reverse. It's gonna be the reverse, where Carl. I remember when Carl Jobs tried to like be coy with fucking Billy, and then like Billy was like, "Nah, son, I got you. This is my trap card." And he fucked Carl Bally. Feel like Nightmare might fuck Alert Bally too if he decided to say some shit without evidence. Which, by the way, I think I went over this the last time over. When you put something out there, be like, "I got something on you, son," and then you're hinting at stuff. And then the person that you're trying to fuck with says, "Okay, where is it? Show me." And then like when you try to be like, "Oh, this," and the other person is like, "Okay, but it happened. It is where it's like, what are you trying to go after? Like, it's happened. What is there anything new you want to talk about?" If I could, or let's stay shut. Like, oh, why don't you interview me properly, guys? I'm the biggest guest ever. See, if you would shut the fuck up and you just continued on your trollish ways and try to get your mama to pay you to do clips and stuff, and like, maybe get a return on investment. But like, again, like I said, when you are able to be petty and you're able to be entertaining about it, it shows. It shows. And then Mitch, what would have been a great way if he was on Locale anything.
I go spit in it and try and make a lake.
I can't tell your Hobbit language.
No, he said, "What are
And
we
you
gonna?" He said that we don't know what we're doing our live today, and I said, "Probably talking about Becky."
That's more planning than a lot of the other people did on that show.
I know.
This is the thing. There's people in the community in our Discord and in our chat that say, "Oh, they're going to talk about Becky again."
You know what's cool? How this little tiny community that was built here over the past week, it's entirely free to be a part of. You don't have to pay money. It's greatly. When people gave money earlier, that fucking blew my mind because you don't have to do that to be a part of this community. It's free.
Every show on the network I've been on it. I've helped in some capacity.
I'll give Rastov this. I will give him this compliment. Rastov, out of everybody, mask off here for a second, guys. Rastov, out of all the hosts, apart from Keem, like he's second to Keem when it comes to earning his money there at LOLCAL. He fucking earns it, dude, compared to everyone else. I will give him that. He is not a passenger. He does do a lot of stuff.
Maybe I just
See, I'm nice, I'm fair, I'm balanced.
I'm sick of being told I'm
He like Len Beck, but Australian. I love it.
ruining Rewind, so I'm just not jumping on that anymore. Sorry, I'm just not.
That reminded me when he said, "Oh, I'm not jumping on Rewind anymore because that annoys." Because they said that he ruins it, so he's not doing that anymore. That reminds me, there was so many times when people are like, "Oh, talk more," so you talk more, and then they're like, "Shut the fuck up, you're talking too much," and it's like, Jesus Christ. All right, you can't be you in that universe. You can't be you because they try and fucking shape you into something that you're not.
That's for me.
Then the thing that you get shaped into what you're not, people fucking hate it. So it's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Right, talking to people in the Discord, that's my guilty pleasure. I just like talking to people, right? But I'm not poaching your fucking pigs. I'm not poaching your fucking crowns. I'm not taking your fucking cash cows. I'm not telling your fucking fan world members to go elsewhere. I never did it, and I won't do it. And I hate that you fucking use me as an excuse to do it yourselves. And don't worry, I know who you are, and I've seen you do it too.
Okay, that seems a little real. This is getting a bit real now. The beginning sounded fake. It's starting to sound a bit real to me. My real meter is starting to, it's starting to shake a bit. We're about a 3 on the Richter scale of realness. Mitch, you and Tech Protect could have become a good show. Your chemistry was getting there. I know, that's on me. I couldn't handle it there. I said it. I couldn't.
I love the zoom in feature of this thing. It's good to use the stream chat thingy, right? I just don't like it because like people could say some really heinous information, and it could fuck up where you have such good content, but someone says something fucked up in it. So that's why I take off the thing.
Handle it, and so instead of just hanging around like a sore thumb trying to get a paycheck, because that would have been really fucking nice to get, I was like, I just gotta go. Like, this is scared. It's gonna crash and burn. See you later.
I quit for a reason. No, I'm done. I'm done. I am focusing entirely on making this the best fucking.
What you guys don't know is I'm actually inside his hat right there, like Ratatouille, controlling him. Sending a message to the LOLCAL universe. I quit for a reason. I'm done. Lord knows there's plenty of room for little old me in there.
That felt so good to get that shit out. Oh my! I've been sitting on that for about a week now. All right,
which is a fucking eternity in the LOLCAL universe. So much happens in a week. I wonder if Rastov gets paid extra to be community manager. His name is Peter Pettigrew from Harry Potter. No, he doesn't get paid extra. Rastov does it out of love. And which is why I said he is, out of all the hosts, he earns his dollar the hardest. Tommy ain't going back to that shit. He might. I wouldn't judge him if he did. Get that bag. Just get your bag and fuck off. Just don't do what I did. Fucking dress up as a woman and then...
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. What? No. Oh no, Mitch. Why, Mitch? Oh my god, Mitch. Oh no, why? Why do you look like... Why do you look like a possible woman if it wasn't for the beard? Holy fuck. Who hurt you? I also love the fact that he has a now recording poster behind him while he was doing a LOLCAL level. Like, why? I didn't notice that till just now. But damn, I'm trying to remember. Damn, there was there were cartoons where you have bulbous fucking creatures with lipstick and like really poofy hair. No, you know what Mitch looks like? Mitch looks like that one Pokemon. Oh fuck, what's the name of the Pokemon? Oh shit, I need to look it. I need to look it up. Is it? Let me see. Pokemon that Pokemon that looks like a woman. Jinx. He looks like Jinx. If I could find it. If I could find it, or better yet, can I just right click it? Open image. Open. No, you whore. I wanted the open image and do the tab. Jesus Christ. Oh, can I plus it? Let's see. Can you see that? Yeah. That's Mitch. That's Mitch minus the red. See? Mitch. Jinx. Mitch. Jinx. Mitch. Mitch. Jinx. See? Beautiful. Anyways.
Shave your head and then eat your own hair and then shave your head again and then get no bag because you quit. Spoiler, he didn't quit. He quit being a community manager though, so I guess it's not entirely clickbait. I hope
Big mouth members. Look at all these members. God bless.
they're all doing okay. I know what it's like in the cult of the Kool-Aid. The Keemstar Kool-Aid.
Okay. Cool. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Holy shit. But that I was laughing at. That was pretty good. And yeah, so now so yeah, Ken got fired and then Ken spoke about how Rasov didn't want him anymore. Yeah, Rasov is has taken upon himself to make sure he make sure that the local universe is running smoothly. There cannot be any dissidents. There cannot be any weak links. Even though I think Ken is a very smooth, very lovely individual. Let me see something. I'm gonna edit this link. I'm gonna do this. Go up the top. There you go. And then I'll copy this link. There you go. Thank you. 1 second. I'm gonna post this link. Into this. Go up the top. I'm gonna post this link in the Discord. But for some weird reason I can't do it. There you go. So just in case. Oh. There you go. Perfect. Oh, I think you can still see it. Perfect. But yeah, this is just in case people wanted to come in and have a chit chat. But yeah, yeah, I think Rasa wants to. Ken does good work. Ken single-handedly said "fuck you" to everyone, where him and Beans showed out, did donation drives, did membership drives, and showed that a cafe could be profitable. And now Tommy and Batgirl are going to be part of the stuff. I don't know how well that's going to work. I don't, because I've always considered cafe to be something of a jazzy thing. You know what I mean? Like, you sit down with a cup of coffee, get yourself a little croissant, a little cookies, a little something, and then you just chill and you vibe out. I don't know what Tommy and Batgirl are going to talk about. That's going to be relaxing and match the vibe of that. But we'll see. It'll be quite interesting. And I think Wings is coming back as well too. Like as much bitching Wings does about how he wants to be this, how he wants to be that, the man can only know two things. He could yell and he could kind of play video games. And his skills are deteriorating, so he needs to find another hobby. And or another way of making money. So might as well go back to a place where people have actually wanted you to come back. So much so they did a membership donation against another host, and they exceeded expectations. Got the person kicked off just so they could have Wings back. That's how much they value Wings, which is an amazing thing to see that people actually wanted Wings to be part of the show. But yeah, I think they have a grasp on what they want to do going forward. Hello, you're on the Huggy Show. Welcome.
Hey man, how's it going?
Doing well. So, what do you think about the current events? Local
I
Live
am
stuff.
fucking mad.
Why?
Here's why. As somebody who's been an active viewer and an active fucking person in like watching the local community, Kid is the most determined host, right? I understand he wasn't bringing in the money. But you replace him for Tommy fucking C, the crybaby of commentary. Like this is like I like Tommy. Don't get me wrong. I have no diss on Tommy. But Tommy left after 2 months of Locale. And he comes crawling back to Keem a year later, and you're gonna take out your loyal host. This like Ken is the most loyalist man that you could have on your I like Ken. He's the old fashioned value American, you know? He's like the fucking he's like the legend of the LCU. I mean, he's been there since like day one. A loyal employee. And you're gonna replace him for a dude that's every time Keem brings in somebody who has somewhat of a following, they go, I don't like how much I'm gonna get paid, or I don't like doing this showtime under you, Keem. Fuck off, I'm gonna leave. That's what happened. Review Tech USA left. Tommy's already left once. So like what? And Tommy even said I won't, Tommy doesn't do he left over a contract, over having to sign a contract last time.
Yeah.
It's like the damage is done, Keem. Like I mean, I'm sure he probably would come back, but I don't know, man. If somebody wronged me like that, someone that I treat who he's treated nothing but kindness,
you also have to understand another thing is that he that Tommy has worked with Keem a couple of times. He's
Oh yeah,
worked
dude.
with-
I've been watching Tommy since the beta days. Like, I know what Tommy does, and I've personally been on Tommy's show a couple times. I've
Oh.
called in.
Well, like I said, like he's dealt with Keem, and like he's known what the situation is. Tommy has had beef with Keem. They actually had Twitter fights. Like Tommy.
And if you remember what happened last time, Tommy left, and then last night on Locale Live, yeah, I think it was like not last night. I think yesterday. Was it yesterday or last night? I don't remember. But then he's like, oh yeah, Keem, I'm Tommy. Like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. I give it a month, and then Keem's gonna be begging for Ken to come back.
I don't know about all that. 1 second. I don't know
Oh,
about
dude.
all that.
He's losing, like with the clip you showed earlier from Shockmouse. He's losing all of his talent. Like, I mean, I don't know entirely about that, but he has lost a lot of talent recently, in the last couple months.
Well,
But bro, Rastov, I don't like what he's turning into.
well, we also have to understand another thing. Is that it's all about making money at the ending of the day. It's all about.
And I understand that.
It's all about wanting to have the bottom line happen. Like, for instance, and I like Locale Alert has
Oh, that guy.
he
That
comes
guy.
in, he comes in and he says I'm the best clipper in the game, right? And then what does he have to show for it? He figures if I'm going to be boisterous, if I'm going to be cocky,
Right?
then people will vibe with me, right?
But that doesn't work though.
It doesn't work when you don't have anything to back up. Everyone does this in the Locale universe. Ego is what drives sales. If
And I see that.
yes,
It's just with Ken. It's like with Ken. It's like that. That's the type I like that because it's like instead of seeing instead of seeing these other people doing this, it's like you have a show that's not driven by ego. Like that's what I liked about him and Beans. Right, him and Beans made the perfect combo, in my opinion. Because
well,
like
yeah, because
Beans
it's just a vibe, my guy. It's all about going to a coffee shop. It's going to a Starbucks, getting your cup of coffee, getting your whatever. And
they were the only show that I ever gave money to, like
because it was
the
vibe was authentic. It was chill. It was jazzy. It was like hip.
Yeah. When I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like it at first, like back in February. I don't know, but then like I just started watching it like every day on my breakfast break at work, and I was like, okay, I like Ken's smooth voice. Like when they were threatening to fire him like a couple months, like when he thought he was gonna be fired a couple months ago. I remember I sent him a donation. I was like, "Hey, so what you gonna do if you lose your job?" He goes, "I have things lined up." And I'm like, at least he's smart about that, right? Like he's smart about like, I'm gonna keep my regular 9 to 5 just in case this doesn't work out. So it's not like he's not gonna have any income coming in. Like that's the smart decision to do, Keep a 9 to 5 if you're not too sure about what you're doing, and do YouTube as a fun hobby,
Exactly.
and try to earn some money.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
I'm just gonna say I just feel hurt because I like Ken. He's always I always like how he always responds to my messages in the nicest way possible. Like, that's what I miss about Glammy. Like, I used to mess with Glammy a lot. I used to get her mad. But at the end of the day, but then also I like, between her and Ken were the only two that ever read my messages.
I mean, like I said, it's all about being authentic. It's all about wanting people to.
It wasn't Ken on a show before, Locale?
Who?
Ken. I thought Ken came from a group of YouTubers.
Locale Court.
No. Before Locale Court. No. Before he did Locale Court, he was part of a different group. I forgot what it was, but he mentioned it like a couple months ago. He was doing another YouTube channel before he did Locale, so he had some experience doing YouTube. Apparently.
Real quick, pause. Savage, Mr. Savage Wolf, sir, I saw what you did, and I saw what you did in the alert chat. You, sir, are a goddamn hero.
What did he do?
Yo, homie got fucking petty, starting shitting on homie's life, and I'm like, that's my guy. That's Savage right there.
Do you mind if I go into a Locale alert for a little bit here? If you mind if I go on a little tangent?
Sure. Savage, if you want to come in and talk shit about Locale alert like you did in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Because that shit was brilliant. But go on, Silver. I'm all ears, buddy.
Alright, man. This is my first problem with this guy. And if he's watching this, I hope you do, Locale alert. First of all, why are you taking all the money that you're making from other people's clips and then bitching that you're not making?
Wait, time out. Savage, just go to the Discord. I'm in live. Continue.
Savage is in waiting.
Oh, thank you, friend.
Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, what's up, Savage?
Hey, what's up? The channel that you was thinking of is I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was basically doing what Rewind is supposed to be doing.
Oh yeah. The after show.
Yeah, that one. I was trying to think of what the fuck it was called, but I couldn't remember it off the top of my head. And I'm thinking,
dude, I wish they would do something like the after show because that was actually entertaining. Instead of hearing Xylee whine about whatever show talked about her.
What they should do is, since Rewind is more or less never going to do what Keem wants them to do, which is just do a complete recap of all the fucking shows. What they need to do is take clip channels like Huggy, Oz, and ones like that cover more or less the entire LCU, not just certain shows. Like Lebowski only covers certain shows, Locale Alert only covers certain shows, and they need to go ahead, have all those clip channels work together on one channel, and so that way one person isn't strained with covering all 12 shows. And then you have that way, okay, it's kind of like the ESPN Sports Center where they're doing the rewatches or whatever it is, and then just go ahead and do it that way.
Well, they were trying to do something like that. Remember when they did the Wranglers at first? It was like Mutahar, Nicholas the Oreo, and
Yeah, but you was never going to get those guys to go ahead and stay consistent on it. Like, for fuck's sake, the Oreo had that Half-Baked podcast with Turkey Tom and some guy named Vega, and they rarely did stay consistent with episodes. So having them staying consistent on anything is going to be very hard to do.
Yeah.
But wait, before you go, Savage, Knight, I want you to speak your piece about Alert. I want to hear what you have to say, my friend.
I'm surprised that he didn't ban me or block me.
I was surprised too. But wait, Knight, you were about to say something. Silver?
Oh yeah. I got a question. What did you say to him? Because I'm gonna be completely honest. It's this man is crying that Keemstar won't hire him, and he's complaining that his money is not that he's not making. But he's like, dude, You are literally like taking the money that you're making from your show and putting it into their show. This makes no sense. Why don't you just take the money for yourself?
Basically, what I was doing in chat was more or less taking the piss out of him, like how he was complaining about Keemstar, and I would like go ahead chime in with, okay, you're complaining about Keemstar, but this is like saying how you can make them, how he said H3 levels of views, while he was only pulling in, I think he ended the stream with 9 viewers, and
something
peaked
like
with
that.
20 or something like that. But I was telling him, it's like, dude, you can't be saying that you're going to be bringing in H3 level viewers or get them H3 level viewers when you can't get yourself that. It's like, can't be complaining about like Keem not wanting to work with you when you never gave him a baseline number for what you think your value, like your product is worth. Because I'm thinking, if Keem was to approach Huggy and Huggy was to say, and like ask him what Huggy thought his channel was worth or whatever, Huggy would have a number, maybe not right off the bat, but close to it, rather than just saying, okay, well, what do you think it's worth? And then I mentioned how he went straight to Becky Boop. She more or less wrote him off, saying that she didn't want to work with him. He did the same thing to Thick Gemini, who also told him that it's like Thick I can fucking get my words out. Thick Gemini also told him that, I don't know if that's a guy or a girl, but that they didn't want to work with him
Gemini
either.
is a guy.
Oh, but
No, that was just a joke they had on Queens. Like they were gonna dress Gemini as like a girl. I've spoken to them before.
Well, it's like I can't tell. It's like for some odd reason, like gonna be a little bit not PC with this, but it's like whenever it's like you have a chubby chick that has a dyke haircut, they look like a guy. I can't help it. You look like a dude.
When I signed up for like a month to join Becky's server, like when she was doing the BBU at first, and I talked to Thick Gemini, and I'm like, dude, well, like, I've talked to Thick Gemini before, one of the Voldemort servers, but I go, Thick Gem, I was like, dude, I was like, are you a girl or a guy? He goes, what the fuck are you asking me that for, Silver Knight? I'm like, I'm sorry, man, I can't tell.
It's like I can't fucking tell if those are just like genuine tits or fucking fat tits.
Before you go, like Locale Alerts actually making that apology fucking made me laugh. Like this guy was spurging out for the past 2 weeks about all this, and now he's apologizing. Like, what made you want to apologize, Locale Alerts?
He's probably doing it because I don't know if he saw Locale live today, but basically, Keem more or less gave him the same route back that Keem gave Roxy and Becky, to where it just needs to make an apology, like not even a public apology, more just an apology to Keem about what he's done wrong, X, Y, and Z, and all that.
I got the shame said.
And I don't even know about that. He didn't mention it, but I just know that's more or less why he made the apology. I'm willing to bet that he didn't mean a lick of what he said, but more just a way to try to get back in Keem's good graces. And then as soon as he doesn't get what he wants, being Locale Alerts, he's more or less going to flip on a dime yet again. And then it's just going to be the same repeating cycle with him, unless it came after the second time. It's just like, okay, yeah. It's like, fool me once, shame on, however it's fucking said.
Shame on
us.
Shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah, and then it's like the second time just going ahead cutting them off and you're like, yeah, no fucking way back.
But to Silver's point, why the fuck are you taking your money and you're giving it back? That's like,
yeah.
If a girl, it's like you're going to.
Well, it's like you're already stealing the clips. Why not take the money from it? Don't put the money back into the shows that you're clipping. It makes no sense.
I don't, like, are you trying to show?
He's probably thinking that's a way to get into like their good graces and everything. It's like, hey, look, it's just like, hey, I'm taking your guys' clips and I'm doing it sort of within fair use. I'm making money off of it. It's like this. It's like I can benefit you guys by doing it. It's like let's work together, or some shit like that.
He's like Incrediboy from fucking Invincible. I'm your
What?
biggest fan, Keemstar. Invincible. You remember Incrediboy from Invincibles? That's how fucking Locale Alerts is.
You're thinking of the Incredibles, not Invincible.
Yeah, I mean the Incredibles. Yeah, he's like I'm
Yeah.
your biggest fan.
But
And then he's
Then
like,
he
thing
just starts
is,
the
oh, my word.
syndrome.
but I'm watching
I
like
can be.
I'm watching alerts stream, and like I said, Savage is like peppering him with nonsense. Why you do this for? This makes no sense. You are not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. I'm like, yo, like it's, and mind you, Savage never brought me up. Savage never said, "Oh, Huggy's better," which I appreciate. Good.
Yeah.
Attack the credibility of the person. Don't put anyone else in the fucking mix. You never want to do that. But it's like,
Dude,
like,
it
bro,
pisses me off when Loco does like the Sunday shows at like 2:30 because I'm in the middle of work. I'm not even on my break yet, and I can't fucking watch the show.
but the thing is, but here's the thing. Again, get your bag, buddy. But at the same time, you gotta like understand that it's not always like you can't just do one thing. You gotta do a lot of things. Like Savage said, like Savage Wolf said, you have to do all the shows, and you gotta see what's popping and whatnot. The thing is that in my personal opinion, if the clip channels are getting a particular show, that means that show did something interesting for that day. Doesn't mean that the show sucks overall. Sometimes they do a day by day type of thing. Sometimes it's just like a blip, wherever the case is. But if there's something that people should know about, then like you have the Morning Star. I'm sorry, you have the Nightmare stuff with Michelangelo. You have
Okay, you know what I don't understand? Sorry for cutting you off, Huggy. How come Twiggy gets to keep his job like multiple times, and yet like he's made threats? He like was the reason why the Thorpe showed up to Fat Camp.
Apparently he quit. Apparently both him and Stick quit today.
Oh.
Cause I was watching that during, cause I caught live at the tail end of it, guys. I was busy trying to fix this stupid fucking truck, but yeah, I was seeing in live chat how after I think it was announced that Tommy was back in his own cafe, which works perfectly for him time zone wise, and then how Wings is on the main show. I was just seeing in live chat how apparently Twiggy and Steak both quit.
Well, I understand why like Twiggy quit, but like why did Steak quit? I mean, like he was the one making threats.
I have no idea. I don't keep up with the only shows that I really keep up with are live and yeah, basically just live. I don't keep up with any of the other shows because they don't really mean jack squat to me. They're not anywhere near as entertaining, and yeah.
I hope Tommy C like calls Rastoff out on his snaking shit because that'd be great. Like we get to see like the fucking Tommy C versus Rastoff arc. I'm excited for that.
Well, I doubt that he will because I know the day before he called in, like for their reunion episode, he was watching Shockmouths and like trying to get like figure out what the hell happened with him and why he left OFC and whatever. And he showed how like he caught on how Shockmouths was covering Rastoff, and Tommy was like so out of it, like out of the loop whenever it came to the lolcow stuff, that he didn't even know who half the people were, or over half the people. The only people that he more or less knew who are on Lolcow Live are in the LCU are Team Boogie, Billy, and Xylee. Those are probably the only ones that he knows who are part of the LCU. The rest, well, of course, probably Tina and probably Creeper behind the camera too, but the rest he probably has no fucking clue who they are. So I doubt that he'll go after Rastov right away. The first episode that he's going to be on Cafe, it will either be Batgirl trying to catch him up on everything, or at least give him the rundown, or he's probably just going to go ahead and do what he does with Shot from the point and just kind of steamroll it and making it the Tommy show.
Dude, I hope that's probably what's gonna happen. It'll be like Becker, I'll take over this, and then it'll be like, it's gonna be like Tom. I'm gonna try to do my best Tommy impression. Well, let me tell you something, Batgirl. I don't like the commentary the way it's turning up. Well, let me tell you why. I think Batgirl will be like laughing, hey, you're so funny, Tommy. The fucking OG Knight Rider guy. I'll make sure.
I'm interested to see how the first episode with Wingsback goes.
Dude, imagine they get into a fight the first episode back. Look here, Kame. I don't feel like I will.
Look, I just think that Tommy may do well. I think Wings will do well. I just think that, and look, if Ken is available for an interview, I will love to have Ken and just talk about stuff and if he chooses to. I think Ken is a wonderful human being.
If you do that, please let me know if he's in the server, because I would love to I would love just to try to add him on Discord and have a conversation with him, because he's you don't understand. I've just wanted there's just certain things I want to talk to Ken about, because he's just got this mindset that I like. Just let me know.
I know that he got his, from what I heard because I was watching that Cafe episode this morning. What Keem basically told him was, so you're getting let go from being a host, but you're getting your mod role back. And I'm thinking Ken probably wasn't too hurt by, realistically, he wasn't really too hurt by losing his host role, because that gives him more time to spend with his family and work and all that stuff.
But I think though Keem has stated before in the past that the mods get he pays his Discord mods, he pays them with the sales from the merch. So yeah. I think he'll still get. I think he still has an opportunity to get. I think in his mind he's like, okay, I'll still get this extra financial aid from Keem, but I just won't be on. But also he stated before,
on if Foul Wolf can get the fucking merch shop figured out, because they still don't have those windbreakers on there. Which begs the question on if I was to go to, because I got it pulled up right now, if I was to go to the merch shop and then just decide to spend, shit, what's the first thing that pops up? Just buy the first thing that popped up was the Batgirl mug. If I was to spend $13 on that and it just never show up, that's more, and then that's just $12 that's not going towards Ken, not going towards mods or whatever.
Bro, Keem seriously needs to get somebody else on that shop, because they've been having issues with it since April. It's come on, it's time you get rid of Val Wolf and you get somebody else that's actually going to get this shit up and running, because this is ridiculous.
What seems to be wrong with the merch again? If you could refresh the class.
Well, I know that a big thing that Keem brought up, brings up every now and again, and Batgirl brought up, was the windbreakers that they was talking about adding to the merch shop. Keem has yet to get more or less like a sample product of those. So it's just if Keem's not able to get a sample of something simple like a windbreaker, then that only says like begs the question on if the merch shop is actually up and running and like people are actually getting their orders that they're spending their money on.
Oh,
And I
speaking.
know that Bob Wolf is usually the one that's supposed to be in charge of that stuff, but apparently he's also supposed to be in charge of some of the the bot that they use on Discord to see if you're in the Voldemort servers or whatever.
Oh, speaking of merch, I said that once I reach 2,000, I'll be doing merch. I'll be doing.
But yeah, speaking
shirts.
about Voldemort, I actually I was friends. I used to be friends with one of them, and we had a falling out, but we're cool again.
Which one?
Well, see, I used to do like a weekly show with Lynx over on her YouTube, and that was still a thing. She did this thing called Trash Talk, and I'd come up there sometimes. I was kind of in her friend. I was kind of in that friend group somewhat, but yeah, we had a falling out. Some drama happened. I had her on my show, and I had her on a show I was working on at the time as a co-host. And I was still new to doing everything and anything YouTube, but my host was poorly managed the show, and we had a bad show, so I apologize. And there was some shit that was said, and some venom.
Wait, hold on. Your host is the poster child for incest.
Well, he's not my host anymore.
Your former host has some.
Yeah, my former host I worked for was like, yeah, I don't want to talk about him though.
Yeah, but yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, it's like me and her, we had a fallout. We worked things out again, you know. I mean, but I'm banned from the Lockout Discord though because I was friends with her.
Well, apparently, it's like apparently everyone that was banned has been unbanned. I don't know how
I'm
far
still
that's
unbanned. But who do I talk to about getting unbanned? That's the problem. Someone said I asked on Twitter. They gave me a fucking they gave me a name, but I don't know how to find that name on Discord.
I know what I did was go to cause they have their website called.
Did the website actually work? Did they give you a response? Because they didn't give me a response.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's like I know that's kind of what I went to at first, and yeah, I never really got a response from it. I only heard that like you might go on the Reddit and message one of the mods about it and let them know, hey, the submit a ticket thing isn't working. And it's like I tried getting a hold or finding a way to get a hold of who I was told to talk to through Discord, couldn't find them.
Is the Reddit actually active though?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Because I know that I actually messaged one of the mods on Reddit yesterday, I think, about getting my Reddit account unbanned from the subreddit, so that way I could actually make posts without getting my Reddit account overall banned.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I would just go the route of messaging the mods on Reddit, and that at least that way you'll get an answer from them.
All right.
Would you? What's so cool about Lockout Discord? If you guys could.
Well, I've just never been in it. I kind of want to. I never got in it, and then I got banned, so I kind of just want to see what goes on in there.
I was in it, and I got banned for more or less saying that Becky lied about her sexual assault, and that got me banned because I was arguing with Becky. And ever since then, This was probably around. I was still in Oklahoma, so this was.
Friends list on Discord. She never actually responded to my message though. When I joined her Discord server, like I added her, and she added me back.
I was gonna say on my old. It's like on my first Discord
I'm
account.
probably
it's like
gonna
I'm
get.
Great Sword.
I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this. I don't know if I will or not. But anyways, like when I had links on my show, dude, she actually sent me a link to Becky's Discord before it got like back in February, because she was in talks with Links. Around that time. At one point, we decided to fuck with Becky, and we just kept calling her phone number in the middle of live. Oh my god, I feel horrible.
I was
That
gonna
was
say,
my fault.
I know, it's like I know on my first Discord account, and I don't really use it that much, but I'm actually friends with Grace Thorpe, and I'm in her server.
Dude, I had to get out of Grace Thorpe's server because somebody sent me like not so friendly things I could say about on YouTube. Well, she said they sent me like videos that I wish I never had to see because like I was scarred.
That's why you always go with the option, like whenever joining a server, just go ahead to the privacy settings thing.
I know, but I've never had that issue except for her community, dude. Oh, speaking about Grace Thorpe server, do you remember Locale Kings on there?
I don't really check into it that much, so.
Oh, there was this guy back when like Loco started. He started like a spin-off channel called Locale Kings, and then that guy got like bullied, and so now he's like off the internet. Like he's like Locale alert, dude. He got bullied off.
I think I actually saw him in one of the live chats recently.
I'm surprised, man, because he said like He's like he told me like I'm giving up. I don't want to do this anymore.
Whenever it comes to the internet, anytime someone says I'm giving up, just like think of it as like whenever a wrestler says that they're retired. They're not fucking giving up. They're not done.
Hey, it is the Reddit link on their like link tree for Locale Live. Is that the official Reddit?
Give me just one moment.
r/Locale Live. Get in there. Get on that bed, dog.
Give me just a minute. Yeah, it's r/Locale Live. The first L is capitalized, the first C is capitalized, and yeah. But yeah, the last post was from 18 minutes ago. I don't even know who that dad person is, but I feel so sorry for him.
Oh man,
What are you looking for?
I found it. Sorry, I was looking for something. I don't want to have my microphone on. Somebody in my family was like, "Hey, can you go look for this thing?" And I'm like, "Sure." And they said my name. I don't want to be doxxed.
Oh, nice. It's always
Like
good to
imagine
use
like
mic for family.
yeah, my fam. I actually just got back from seeing some family like yesterday. It was nice.
Now, my question. Now, here's a question that I have for you guys.
Yeah.
Where do you see the Locale universe in the next 6 months?
This is the hard thing to say.
Especially with how fast it changes within a week.
I mean, of course, I agree with you on that. It's just that my whole thing
the
with
next, so in the next 6 months, I could see. I doubt that it's going to happen, but it will probably get closer to happening. Is
what?
People, especially higher up, like Keem and Boogie, and especially Wings, getting tired of Xylee's shit. So probably towards like closer to the 6 month mark, we're probably gonna see her get like starting to get pushed out, and she's gonna be stirring up more and more shit.
Well, what's gonna
Which
happen is like I think that Tommy's gonna call her ass out, bro. Like Tommy, you know, he doesn't play no one's shit. Like it doesn't matter if you're friends with Keem or not. Like Tommy, if he has an opinion about you, he will say it. You know, that's the
yeah,
type of person he is. If he has a problem with Xylee, he'll call out Xylee and be like, Xylee, I don't like what the fuck you're saying. And you and me are from the same. No, but I don't know how Dad's gonna fit in the universe.
I haven't really seen much of a shit. And whenever they was doing that interview with him on live, I just went ahead and dipped out because it wasn't really that interesting.
The thing with Tommy is that, yeah, Tommy will, on spite, go and attack anyone and everyone that has a problem with him. He has a mouth on him. And he has this way of, like, shutting down people. Like, if you notice, when Xylee
100%.
yelled at someone, he overpowers them because she's got a strong voice. Tommy's not like that. Tommy will, like, counteract the loudness, and when that ends up happening is he'll just shut the shit down and like, and Billy will try to play watch. At some point, Billy's gonna play peacemaker between Tommy and Xylee. You mark my words on that. And yeah, I think with the addition of Tommy, it will give a pizzazz to it. And I think also there was this other thing where Boogie was like acting like a petulant child because he wanted to drink his Mountain Dew and play with his dog, and then like Keem is like getting so fucking frustrated with his ass, and I think he got fired. Like he left the show because he didn't want to do it anymore. And this was around the time that the thing about Boogie is like Boogie is capable of doing something by himself. He was a content creator for what 23 years, roughly around that time.
I think that he was like he started YouTube back when it's like not exactly when it started, but damn near close to it. But I know that allegedly, according to him, he's also done stuff like making websites for the adult film industry and all that, just to catalog them and all that stuff. But I know, according to his main YouTube page, he first joined back in 2006. So he's been around for, in April next year, it'll be 20 years.
20 plus years. So again, for him to not know how OBS works, to not know how to do a show, it's like either he's feigning stupidity, or maybe he's actually forgotten all about that. And like I said, I think that it's always good to have OG talent in any walk of life. Maybe, sports, business.
Only that, but I could see Tommy. Like, I mean, I could see him and Batgirl working together. Like, I think Batgirl works together with anybody because she's got that like personality.
Batgirl is
I can see why Boogie doesn't. It's like, in fairness to Boogie, other than just his age, I can see why he doesn't like know right off the bat how OBS works because it didn't really get real popular until 2014, 2015. And it seems like every time he was streaming, he was using StreamYards or whatever the fuck it's called, just because it seems far easier to use.
And plus, he is an older guy, right? So it's like when he was doing this shit, like he was probably like doing shit we didn't have before, like OBS, you know. I mean, like, and also he's from the days where like you just take your camera and you record, you know, like.
I know that. Like back in 2016, whenever I started streaming a little bit, from I think that it was MacBook Air that I was using. I couldn't figure out how the fuck to use OBS or where to find the stream key or anything like that.
Me too.
So I just went ahead and said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and stream straight from my PS3 and from my PS4."
I did the same thing, but I didn't have a PS4. I learned how to eventually use OBS, but my computer just couldn't handle it. Like, I had a shitty Dell laptop, and it just could not handle it at all. Like, it would, like, crash every time I tried OBS.
So, like, I get where Boogie's coming from. I was 18 whenever I tried figuring that shit out, and I was just like, yeah, no, fuck it, I'm not doing that.
Okay, that's fair. Fine, old man, whatever. Okay, but still, he is capable of making something. But like I said, he like old G's, the old guard is entertaining, but the new people are, like I said, Nightmare, your mama.
Yeah. I like your mom. That guy's hilarious.
Billy, like Billy has the it factor. Billy should be.
That's a stretch.
Billy's good, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, like, I definitely think Billy's good. If you not watched Drunken Peasants, that's how I got into Billy. He was
I
funny.
wouldn't necessarily say that he's real good at what he does. If we're going back in time to about like what it's like mid to late 2010s.
About his
sure. But it's like with recent, it's like with how like how the landscape is now. If Billy was to start today, I don't think that he would even get close to where he is right now.
Oh yeah, well he's a product of his time, but that's the thing, right? Like him and like I definitely think Leafy like was a huge like aspect of like boosting him up a lot. Because like remember like him and Beef, they had that like him and Leafy had a fake feud for a bit there, but like they're actually like friends, but they were like just he was helping him get some like
So you were saying, you gotta trail off there.
Sorry, my brain just cut off. I'm tired.
Oh.
I had to work all day, man. It's my Monday, so my brain just doesn't want to work.
But yeah, it's like Billy was a product of his time, and also had the benefit of more popular people go ahead and bringing him up, like the Drunken Peasants and Leafy.
Worked on Drunken Peasants and Leafy. Yeah, it's like because he was like I feel like he was good, but like he needed that extra boost. You know, he's like Tina. Like, if you think about it, without Angry Grandpa, Tina would be nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not. It's not a diss. It's just
if you just recorded Tina and have her be a fucking shitter, she would have got notoriety. I would believe that. But like I said, it's at the ending of the day, I think as much turmoil there is with the local universe, it's going to get it'll stabilize. You know, things can be topsy-turvy, but the players still remain the same. Wings is the same, Tommy is the same, Billy's the same. You will you will know something is bad in the coal mine if Billy is taken away or kicked out of the universe. It reaches excommunicado. Because in my personal opinion, Xylee's doing her thing, but Xylee has a penance to be combative with people when they're being combative towards her. But
I got a question. I think it was last night when Batgirl and Ken were doing like Ken's final show, but was was it true that like Billy was might have been still drunk while he was driving the car, like that one stream of balls yesterday?
I don't know about that. I'll have to take a look. I'll have to take a look at it because like I was playing Battlefield 6 with a friend of
I'm
mine.
I'm just
So I didn't
imagining
see all
like
that.
Billy. Imagine if there's like a Lowcow stream where like a Lowcow gets pulled over by the cops, and then like you hear a super chat, like somebody
Yeah,
sends
that
like a
would
super.
be.
Yeah, I Poseidon stream.
Jackson sends $5. Says, "Tell that pig to fuck off." And then the cop look at the damn pig. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm doing an IRL stream, officer. I gotta head out here. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye."
All right, see ya.
But Savage, I want to thank you for all you do. You've been a wonderful new member of this community, and yeah, your insight has always been interesting. One final thing before I let you go, what did you happen to see the Lockout has like closer 24-hour extravaganza? What did you think about that?
I was gonna say, like I said earlier tonight, I don't really watch anything outside of live because it's like I'm one of the OGs whenever it comes to local live. It's like started watching them when they first debuted. I took a little bit of a hiatus for a couple streams, then I got back into it. Once all these other shows got introduced, I just didn't really pay attention to them. So whenever it comes to the only time I really checked into Test or Tech Talk or Balls, anything like that, was when Queens was going head to head with all the shows. That's the only time that I've really checked into them. After they was done doing that one head to head with that show, I just didn't really check into it.
All right. Well, thank you, Savage, for your insight and your wisdom and stuff. Hopefully you stay for the stream, but you have a wonderful night. Okay, buddy.
All right, thank you. You too.
Bye.
See ya.
And there you go. We have. That was fantastic as per usual. Let me just see something real quick. Was there anything else I wanted to? Hi, Huggy. Sorry I've been absent lately. I nearly died of double pneumonia. I'm currently in the hospital. Hope you see my messages. Yeah, Mr. Gamer, we here in the Huggy Show wish you much love and much strength in your recovery from double pneumonia. Double pneumonia is not no joke. People have died from it. So I'm glad you're doing fine, and like I said, stay safe, recuperate, and then just in the meantime, if you are ever bored or you want something to watch while you recover, watch the Local Live playlist. There will be a very, very interesting video, in my personal opinion, being released towards midnight EST. And then if you like that, just please like, share, subscribe. And all the other fun stuff that comes along with supporting your choices, supporting your favorite streamer, content creator. But overall, like I said, I'm very happy everyone is enjoying the content, enjoying the streams. And again, Mr. Gamer, I hope you stay solid. One more thing, my dear friend, the whole wide world, Cal will be doing a show around 9:15. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, she's going to be doing a show at 9:15. And if you do not mind, folks, give her a watch. Let me see if I could post. It'll be her first stream in a long time. So enjoy with that. I will try to get better at trying to do redirection stuff. But until then, guys, I hope you guys stay safe. Just remember, super chat, super things, super everything. And yeah, just again, everyone stay safe and be well, and have a happy Merry Christmas.